Meet the Expert, a knowledge-sharing initiative of your knowledge partner, the Developing Bangladesh. We discuss on trade, investment, commerce, education, skills, economic development, global peace and prosperity, etc. issues. If you are interested to these issues, please subscribe to the channel. Developing Bangladesh, your knowledge partner, please subscribe now.
There is no alternative to that. Sustainable power and energy. We have seen that our foreign exchange reserve has decreased in a very heavy way very recently, from $48 billion last year to $37 billion at this moment. So that means it poses a question over our sustainable power and energy security as well as the food security, because Bangladesh is a market of a more than 165.1 million people. So to remain in a good court of the energy security and food security, it has to have a very good sustainable power and energy and also food security practices. So macroeconomic stability, that is envisioned over there. Innovation economy, that is a good part of it. It also includes the innovation-based economy through 4R technologies for 21 crore human resources. After that, I mean, when we will be in 2041, it assumes that there will be 21 crore of citizens will be living in the country. So considering all them as a human resource, it says to make them a part of innovation economy and enabling them to work for the global economy through the use of 4R tech. It's there actually. And connecting citizens to reach the 4.5% of TFP contribution to GDP, which means enabling them to have more service contribution to the GDP. The 2041 again, Vision 2041 has some more elements like zero poverty country, transport and communication infrastructure, urban transition, human development, food security and nutrition, and also environment and climate change. So all these good words actually, if we look at if all these good words and good visions can be achieved nicely and very smoothly, 4R adaptation by Bangladesh takes place in a very increasing way. So a very good thing is that the country Bangladesh has already many strategies, national strategies for embracing fourth industrial revolution, starting from national strategy for robotics, from national strategy for robotics to national blockchain strategy, national strategy for artificial intelligence, national Internet of Things strategy, strategy for microprocessor design, and also national cybersecurity strategy. So these strategies and in many cases policies and national guidelines are there to enable the country to be a good leader in the front-runner technologies. We have also seen that our Smart Bangladesh 2041 also included in the Vision 2041, which means that we are now envisioning ourselves to become a smart country from a digital Bangladesh by 2041. Assuming that we have already delivered the digital Bangladesh promises, and it means that now it means to make this citizen smarter. So we have 4 pillars at this moment when we are saying that we are going to turn our digital Bangladesh to a smart Bangladesh. First of all, a smart citizen. Second thing is that smart government. Third pillar, we can say smart society. And the fourth pillar is a smart economy. So there are 3 types of targets that we are looking for to achieve. By 2025, we are going to fetch 80% of more than 80% of citizens accessing digital skilling programs. By 2031, we are considering it to exceed 95%. By 2041, we are thinking that all will be actually a part of that digital skilling and digital literacy plan. And invisible government services through universal digital IDs will be distributed to all citizens. And bionic citizens coexisting with AI powered frontier technology platforms will be in place there. And we are also envisioning that to turn our government system smarter, it means that by 2041, the total system administration system will go paperless. 95% and more than 95% citizen satisfaction will be reached with the services delivery, specifically, which means the government service. It means that total efficiency in the government system with ensuring the transparency and being corruption free. So smart society is envisioned to be reached by 2041. It means 100% cashless, knowledge-based economy will be tried to be in place then. Equal participation across diverse groups in economic and government activities is envisioned to be implemented by 2041 under the pillar of a smart society, which means that any fragment of society or any community, specific community of this society will not be excluded from the efficient use of 4IR and some other advanced technologies. So 100% tolerant, collaborative, and empathetic digital culture will be in place, which is envisioned to be reached by 2041 under the name of a Smart Bangladesh. Smart economy is also a very catchy part of it. So by 2041, it means that the ICT economy will be more or less by $50 billion. Currently, it is now $1.4 billion when we talk about the internal market. And when we talk about the export market of ICT, it is $1.6 billion for Bangladesh. But by 2041, we are envisioning that it is going to be reaching to $15 billion, somewhat more or less. So we are also actively working and envisioning to establish at least 50 plus unicorn startups, which means that startups, there will be some startups will be having more than $1 billion valuation. So we're envisioning to have 50 plus unicorns by that time. Smart Bangladesh also holds the vision of making Bangladesh a hub of technology export. So it is also envisioned in there. So while we're talking about envisioning so good things, then we have to also think about that, is there any presence of 4 tech in Bangladesh at this point of time, or it is just some wish list? So when we see that internally Bangladesh is also using 4 techs in a very limited way though, but it is still in place. So some examples from there, Bangladesh's first ever robot restaurant was launched with 2 humanoid robots to serve food customers back in 2019, and still it is there. And autonomous drone for geographical information system is also there in Bangladesh. In coastal areas, it is working very well at this moment to analyze the some disasters or some future calamities which are going to happen over there. It helps to analyze the soil condition also to understand and predict when some sorts of natural disaster may take place. So AI-based, artificial intelligence-based, platform-driven precision farming technology is now used in some plants and also some medicinal medicinal production plants. So these technologies are also taking places in some dairy farms and cow rearing farms as well, which enables any entrepreneurs being in Dhaka to monitor the progress in, for example, in Chittagong, just even not being there physically present. So these artificial intelligence based platforms are enabling to understand them how the for example, how a cow is actually gaining weight, or what inputs and what foods are actually given to them to level up the weight. So that automated process actually helping in a way. So production and packaging in food and beverage industry of Bangladesh are mostly now done by automated machineries, with a very small percentage of manual labor at this moment, which was rightly said by you that it is now almost in full-fledged used in pharmaceutical sectors even. So automated machineries to knit sweaters and even some woven garments, even and also the denim industry is seen in Bangladesh at this moment. But as a whole, the use cases in Bangladesh of 4IR is very less compared to what we can see in our some neighboring countries. But we are expecting and we are hopeful that it will be in a full swing implementation when the government actually tries to implement the Vision 2041 and a Smart Bangladesh uh, uh, perspective plan that we are planning to reach. So there are some incentives by and from the government side to expedite the 4IR implementation and also the use of ICT in overall private sector. We have seen that government has already given 100% income tax exemption for export oriented ITES, and we have seen 100% profit repatriation is there for many sectors, which also includes ICT industry. We have seen 10% cash incentive for exports is there for the ITS sector. And also the government has the goal to inspire people to come into the ICT businesses, eyeing the export market and also the local market, which also opened up a ground for the ICT sector entrepreneurs to have the edge and preferences in the national procurement. So government has opened up both of the opportunities actually to inspire people to get engaged in the ICT sector and do some business in ICT sector. So it has an intrinsic meaning of that, which means that government is actually inspiring and pushing its own people to leverage the benefits of advanced technologies. Some 29 high-tech parks for ITS industries are there at this moment. And also uh, uh, the one-stop service from Bangladesh Investment Development Authority, it was actually handled totally by a domestic company. And also it is performing very well. So it also includes and also a very exemplary to all the entrepreneurs of Bangladesh who are working in the ICT sector to embrace the implementation of 4IR in the future. So when we talk about again the implementation of 4IR in line with the incentives given by the government to avail actually, we will have to have the ability to operate and excel the businesses. So it means that more investment would be needed for the workforce uh, of the ICT sector for implementing fourth industrial revolutionary techs over here, which includes cybersecurity, industrial Internet of Things, it means that IoT not used in the not only in some specific manner, but it has to be scaled up to be implemented in the industrial production hubs. So the simulation, visualization, and digital twin, we will have to have those skills. We will have to have the investment to reskill our human resources in blockchain and distributed ledger technology. We need the investment in the big data, and telling that we will be needing investment in big data and analytics. So it means that not only the skills we will be needing, but it has to be in a manner that we will be very much able to implement the big data and its analytics. So we will be needing that support as a form of the investment from private sector internally or from outside. So sensors and machine intelligence algorithms, we need to nationally think of that to build up the skills on that. We also need to ready our workforce.
Developing Bangladesh, your knowledge partner. We take care of trade and investment, education and skills, economic diplomacy and economic development. If you would like to keep you updated on these issues, please subscribe to Developing Bangladesh. Thank you very much for watching till the last.